What's up? Welcome back to the video log. I'm Tim Trueheart. I really appreciate you checking it out. Remember to tell your friends, comment, like, and hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Okay, we're going to talk about Nofap today. Nofap. Know this. Don't edge. Edging is not Nofap. It's not easy mode. It's definitely not hard mode. No way. If it helps you not watch porn, fine. But why are you edging if you are doing no fap? Why are you edging? You're not trying to bust unless you're with another person anyway, in easy mode. So what's up? What are you doing the edging for? What are you running from? Because when you're edging, you're just sitting in that area where you're about to climax and you're about to bust. So that's the area where your body's making like a ton of dopamine. And if you're just sitting there, that just feels good and you're just sitting in this like kind of spot. That's where you're at. Okay, if you're doing no fap, you're probably trying to reboot or trying to maintain. So it's about being over the addiction to that dopamine thing. It doesn't even have to be fapping. Like like when I'm doing this, some nights I find out that I I realize I watch like 2.5 hours of documentaries about like prisons. And I used to do that before I started to jerk it. Like when I was like 15, I used to love watching this HBO show called Oz. It was the most gangster stuff ever, but it was just all like prisoners and shit, like gangster shit, right? And I used to love it because I would just be like, whoa, I was fascinated by it. It was so badass. So I just stare at it, you know? It's like watching like Michael Jordan like slam dunk video compilations, like those kind of things. Like that's the same kind of thing. You're just like that's just dopamine stuff. So like you want to get away from being addicted to dopamine. So like let's say you're not watching porn, but you're just like edging. Okay, so you're masturbating. So that's what you're doing. Edging is masturbating. Masturbating is fapping. It's no fap. So even if you're not watching porn, good you're not watching porn, but you're still freaking edging. So edging, it's like this. It's like if you're edging, eventually you're gonna bust. This is gonna happen. And if you don't, then you're just sitting there kind of like torturing yourself, sort of. Or you're just wasting time. It's just like don't edge, okay? See, like this is how like edging is like you letting the devil in. You're letting the devil in when you're edging. That's what it is. It's like I'm not gonna. Okay, it's like I'm not smoking pot, but I'm eating edibles. That's what edging is like. It's like I'm doing no fat, but I'm edging. It's like it's not even on easy mode. It's on like super easy mode, right? It's okay. You follow. It's like I'm not smoking pot, but I'm eating edibles. I'm not smoking. I'm vaping. It's like that doesn't count. So you just don't start doing shit where you're substituting one thing for another. Figure out what's up. Like read a book or do the other thing. That's why people get so productive because they stop actually doing the things that keep them in that same zone, that same like mindset level, and they get out of it. You know, like if you start to let yourself get out of the fap lifestyle and just like jerking off, like I used to do. It's toke, eat fap. Toke, eat fap. That's what it is. Okay? That was my whole thing. I smoke weed, I eat because I have the munchies, and then I jerk off like at the end of it. And that's the whole thing, right? When I start to get out of that process, I start getting stuff done. Like I have a car and it sucks. Like I get into my car sometimes and I pray my car will start because it's just there's always something wrong with it. It's always terrible. But when I stop jerking off all the time and smoking so much fucking weed, then what happens is Then I start to like figure out like what am I gonna do with this car? Am I gonna sell this thing? What's going on? And I start just like researching it and I start moving forward. So don't do the thing that's like basically it's self-sabotage in a way. You're like you're wimping. You're wimping on the move. It's like do the move, commit to it. That's what like Bear Grylls used to say. Even through like trying to climb up this mountain. That was the guy from the show like Man versus Wild. Like there'd be like this guy that's the cameraman and he's trying to help the cameraman up this thing and he goes commit to it. Commit to it. Like grab my hand, commit. When you edge while you're doing nofap, what you're doing is you're not committing to it. You're wimping. Okay? So you just gotta know that you have to not wimp on your shit. If you're gonna do it, do it. And if you're not gonna do it, then don't do it. And definitely just give yourself an opportunity. I used to walk out of my house and I would stop in the doorway and be like, fuck, man. And I would turn around and then I would go and I would take a vitamin. So I'd be like, shit, man, you take a goddamn vitamin. You're not going to take a vitamin? Take a vitamin, dude. You're not even, like, you're just going to walk out and not take it. You have them. If you have the vitamins and they're not expired, take a damn vitamin. Give yourself a chance. So, like, when you're wimping on things that you're trying to, you want to do it. So then do it. So it's like that. So that's what's up. So I hope that was helpful. And I just want to say it's almost over. NoFap November is almost finished, right? We're already past Black Friday. Things are looking good. So I appreciate you for checking out the video log. Remember to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and don't forget to tell your friends. Thank you so much. I'm Tim Trueheart. Peace.